Not content with releasing 20,000 emails from the Democratic National Committee, Assange now says he'll be releasing more material that he says will provide enough evidence to see Hillary Clinton arrested. He's given a series of interviews in which he says that there's no proof whatsoever that the emails that he's already released came from Russian sources. He says when the Clinton campaign talks about having proof that the emails were hacked by Russians, he says, I don't know what they're talking about, but they're not talking about my leak. And what we have now, he says, is the Clinton campaign using information about past hacks to divert attention away from what's actually in those emails. But that this diversionary tactic itself raises questions. Clinton here is presented with a political scandal, and what she does is blame the Russians, blame the Chinese, according to Assange. And if she does that in government, he says, that's a style that could cause serious conflict.
There's absolutely no denying that WikiLeaks has been a world champion of bringing justice to those that are corrupt and abuse their political powers. For example, that person being Hillary Clinton. Now, in a brand new leak, a file from Congress reveals that there are strong ties between Hillary Clinton and high members of the Islamic cleric in Turkey. A month ago, we saw thousands of people in Turkey trying to pull off a coup against Erdogan. WikiLeaks has proof Hillary Clinton was one of the chief architects of that. So in these documents, we find that there is a connection between the Gulenists and Hillary Clinton, and that the Gulen-aligned group called Alliance for Sharing Values hired the Clinton-connected Podesta group to lobby Congress on its behalf. Hillary Clinton represents the corrupt elite. Had WikiLeaks not gained control of these emails, we would not have been able to see this major connection.
In so many words, Hillary Clinton's foreign policy stance is, quote unquote, to blow up the planet. She has made statements to the effect that a first strike nuclear attack against Russia or Iran is on the table, so that if she is in the White House, she could in fact unleash the unspoken, which is World War III. I think this is something we have to address, both in terms of analysis, but in terms of political choice, so that anybody who wants to blow up the planet is not progressive. Secondly, she has a criminal record, not only in regards to the email scandal, but also in relation to the Clinton Foundation, which is involved in fraud, money laundering, political cronyism, etc. It is amply documented.
What on earth could be the reason behind Hillary Clinton's bizarre behaviour in recent weeks? Weird seizures, psychotic facial tics, over-exaggerated reactions, coughing fits, strange lesions on her tongue. Is Hillary on the verge of a mental breakdown due to stress, or are her strange outbursts linked to a medical condition? Is Clinton suffering from actual brain damage, or are these odd manifestations just an expression of some kind of narcissistic personality disorder? We know Hillary fainted and hit her head back in 2012, leading to a blood clot in her brain. In almost half of sufferers, this leads to side effects and neurological issues. Experts told me that this footage likely shows Hillary having a mild Jacksonian type of seizure caused by a side effect of the blood clot. Notice how shocked the reporter is by her behaviour, and how Hillary tries to turn it into a joke, but then continues having the seizure. Notice how it was triggered by several different people talking to her at once, which is a known cause of seizures. Is this why Hillary refuses to give press conferences? We see similar traits in this footage: the crazy eye movements, the overreaction to external stimuli, difficulty swallowing, choking, a garbled voice, again all side effects of strokes. Guess what else is a side effect of strokes? Spontaneous outbursts of laughter that go on for longer than is socially comfortable.
Hearing about your damn emails. But there are a lot of people who are not.
Well,
including...
Some aspects of Hillary's freakish behaviour could be explained by the blood clot, but others could be a manifestation of her notoriously unstable personality and even drug abuse. Her sudden, profound, and disproportionate bouts of rage, confirmed by former Secret Service agents and her own campaign insiders. Her susceptibility to rage whenever she's challenged would also explain the complete dearth of press conferences and why her campaign builds human walls to keep reporters away. Hillary is also likely on the autism spectrum. She has virtually no empathy for other people. Then you have the memory lapses, the pathological lies about being under Bosnian sniper fire, the lies about her email scandal. All signs of cognitive impairment, personality disorder, or both. Hillary could be mentally incapacitated and incapable of handling stress, even before she takes on the most stressful job in the world.
You, as a truly educated expert, 6 months a few years ago disappearing into this brain tumor specialist facility, all the bizarre behavior, her obviously degenerating, acting so angry, looking disoriented, having many seizures, looking at her just in the videos you see online, if you saw that of a layperson, what would you say is wrong with them?
I would say that she has a occult brain tumor, either glioblastoma, or that she has possibly an onset of Alzheimer's because of thrombosis to the brain. She has a well-known history of having concussions, not just one concussion, but concussions in 1998, 2009, and a major concussion 2012. Which means that she has an ongoing post-concussion syndrome and or a glioblastoma or an onset of dementia or all three. Now we have a case where you have complete sociopathy. You have lies upon lies. There's no question her personality is one of the complete sociopaths. It clearly said to me that Hillary at this point is not qualified physically, mentally, or emotionally to be the president of the United States.